Hello then gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Orcshead Chris here with you today with a Pauper deck I built, chosen by you guys from the recent Twitter vote. So I've tried to build this over a couple of times. I've sort of tried to rework it several times, but I wanted to show you guys what I've got so far. Bear in mind some of it is still a bit in construction, like the sideboard and that, but this should give you a fair good idea of what I'm doing. And the fact also is it's only for two ticks, which is an even added bonus to it. So without further ado, the main idea deck is to basically mill, but you do have some aggression spells as well, so if you do get to swing for damage, then you've got that option as well. So we'll go to our creatures first, which is, first one is Occurring Battle Singer, which is 1 mana 1 red, human berserker ally with haste. It's 1/1, and when it enters battlefield, you may have ally creatures you control get +1 until the end turn, or any other ally. Very handy. If you have several of these out, you can do a lot of damage with this very quickly. Gives you a bit of a damage opportunity, but the fact is it's a nice little sweet low mana creature to get out, and the fact is you can swing a lot with it. Is very handy, and I run 4 of these. The next one I run, which is a key piece, is Halima Excavator, which is 1 mana 1 blue, human wizard ally of 1/3. Whenever it enters battlefield, target player puts the top X card of his or her library, where X is the number of allies you control. Now bear in mind, if you have 2 of these out and 2 allies, so you have 3 allies in total, you basically mill for 6 and so forth. So suddenly you can, if you get a lot of allies out, you can mill very quickly and very nicely. Very handy card, could do a lot of damage very quickly and very nicely. I've had it basically before where I basically turn 7 basically nearly pretty much milled the opponent's deck ultimately. Next one I run is Reckless Cohort, which is 1 mana 1 red, human warrior ally 2/2. When it enters, it attacks each turn unless you control another ally. Basically for 2 mana for 2/2. It's very handy. Only thing is, you've got to make sure you've got an ally on the field with this. Otherwise, if you don't, you will have to swing each turn with it. But combined with the Occurring Battle Singer, you can do a lot of damage with it. But the fact is, when you get this out, you should have Halima Excavator out as well. I run 4 of these because obviously the lower mana and the amount of damage it can do. Next one I run is Zada's Commander, which is 1 mana 1 red. It's a Goblin Archer ally. First strike 2/1. It has Cohort, so tapping another tap ally you control, it does 1 damage to each opponent, to target opponent. So you could tap it and the Halima Excavator to do 1 damage. Nice for getting a little bit damage in. The fact it's a 2/1 with first strike as well makes it very handy for getting annoying creatures out, destroying annoying creatures very quickly. Next one I run is Raptor, 2 mana 1 blue. It's a bird ally, has flying, and it starts off with 1/1. And whenever yourself or another ally in this battlefield under your control, you may put a +1/+1 on him. So good for swinging over defense, or a good flying blocker as well. The fact is, you get this out and you can probably get over with some damage with it. Only bad side is it's 3 mana, but obviously because it's got flying, that is the main reason why it does have it. It does cost 3 mana. So the last creature I run, I'm going to go into, is Goblin Freerunner, which is 3 mana 1 red. It has a surge cost of 1 mana 1 red. Basically, if you cast a spell this turn, you can pay for its surge cost. It has Menace, and it's a 3/2. So basically, when you get this out, you're going to want to cast another spell like an instant or sorcery, for example, because we've got a couple of 1 mana stuff, and then you can surge it in pretty quickly for 3 mana, which is very nice. The fact it's a 3/2 with Menace is very handy. Possibly gonna, I only run 2 of these, but I'm possibly looking at changing it around, making it to 4 because it is quite a handy little spell card. That's it for the creatures. For spells, I run 2 dispels, which is an instant, 1 blue, count the target instant spell. Very handy for getting rid of any annoying instant or sorcery instant spells that are going to stop your creatures. 4 lightning bolts, which is 1 red, deals 3 damage to target creature player. Good for getting rid of creatures or doing that extra bit of damage. 4 shocks, 1 red, instant, deals 2 damage to target player or creature. Same again for lightning bolts, but just for 2 damage instead of 3, still quite handy. Slip through space, which is 1 blue, sorcery. It has the void, target creature can't be blocked this turn. Draw a card, and then you also get draw a card. Handy for drawing some cards, but also making a creature unblockable. 1 blue, fort scale, which is 1 blue, instant, target player puts top 2 cards of his or her library into graveyard, and then draw a card. Very handy for a mill card. And then 4 negates, which is 1 mana, 1 blue, instant, counter target non-creature spell. And run 4 of these. It's a very handy card, good for stopping any damage to you. So that's it for the spells and creatures. For the lands, I run 4 Evolving Wilds, 7 islands, 7 mountains, and 2 Skyline Cascades. Skyline Cascades is good for tapping their creatures that are already tapped and you want to tap for another turn. For sideboard, I run 2 Dispels, which is again just to reinforce the dispels. 2 dual shots, 1 red, deals 1 shot to each of up to 2 target creatures, good for getting rid of 1/1 tokens. Fiery Impulse, which is 1 red, deals 2 damage to target creature. If there's 2 or more instant sorcery cards graveyard, you get to deal 3 damage instead. Very good. You should have 2 instant sorceries in the time you cast this. The fact is, it can turn into a lightning bolt very nicely. Only 2 of these because really it's only for sort of like really annoying decks that you need to do extra damage. 4 Disperse, return target non-permanent to owner's hand, good for getting rid of any annoying blockers. 1 Impact Tremors, when basically that's handy for if you're getting some creatures out this long game, you can keep doing 1 damage and pinning them down. 2 Press for Answers, which is 1 mana, 1 blue, very handy for tapping a creature and then getting in a clue as well out of it. So the fact is, you get to get another draw thing for 2 mana. And then lastly, Structural Distortion, which is good for exiling target land or an artifact and doing damage to him as well. So that is the deck in general. I do feel they could possibly rejig it a little bit more. If I do, I will do another video on it. But other than that, I'll try and get some gameplay videos up within this week for it. Other than that, don't forget to subscribe and like us. And any questions, be sure to leave it on my Twitter poll or YouTube with comments below. I do read them. But apart from that, that's me guys, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.
Hi guys, remember if you like that video, please smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel. Let's keep the MTG community growing here on YouTube. And from this, please check out our other playlists. We have plenty of other Magic the Gathering content from myself and the other boys at Orcs Ed Magic. And we will catch you all very soon.